Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another gameplay impressions video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Gravity Rush Remastered for the PlayStation 4. This title was sent to me by PlayStation Portugal so that I could give it a look and tell you guys my opinions on it. And this is a title that I actually finished a while back on my PlayStation Vita, because this title was originally released on the Vita, and only now is it making its way to the PlayStation 4. And to be honest, ever since I heard that they were remastering it and putting it on the PlayStation 4, I was super happy because so many more people are going to be able to play this title and enjoy it. And this is one of those titles that I really enjoyed, both from a story perspective as well as from a gameplay perspective. It is just super solid all around. And as a matter of fact, we are actually fairly early in the game, because I don't want to get too deep into this game right now, because I want to actually live stream it for you guys and show you guys the story and all of that stuff if you guys want to learn more about it. Today, we're going to be sticking mostly to, side quests and exploring through the city and me telling you exactly why I like this game so much. And this is the main reason why I love this game so much. You know how when you have those games that they have to make the main character fly, right? There's a lot of those games, and not every game knows how to handle the making character fly. Because like, if you give it no limits, then it's just like your character can just fly. It makes a lot of the content kind of redundant. Whereas if you put too many limits on it, then it just becomes kind of like a chore to actually fly around through the map and whatnot, right? Well, this game, out of every single game I've ever played, handles flying the best. So let me show you guys how it works. So first, this is like after you master your powers a little bit. You press R1. Your character starts floating. Okay, so what happens now? Notice the gauge on the top left-hand side. That blue gauge, that is like your gravity power. You press L1, you return back to normal. But if you press R1 and then you aim in a specific direction, what happens is she changes gravity to work in that direction. So I press R1, and this is now the way gravity works. Even though if you look at her hair, clearly gravity is working upwards. So like if I turn off the gravity mode, gravity shift mode, whatever you want to call it, she's going to start falling. Right? So that is how flying is handled in this game. So let's say, okay, I want to go up there. Very well. Boom. We start sliding up there. Oh, wait, I want to change directions. I want to go here instead. Boom, you start flying there. And the animation on the character as she is, falling, gliding, gravity shifting, whatever you want to call it, the animation on the character is just beautiful. And the mechanic is solid. Like, I know it's going to take some people a while to get used to it. It took me a while to get used to it on the PlayStation Vita. But once you get used to it, it's just one of the best... It's just the best flying I've ever experienced in a video game. It's just like, oh, I want to go up here. And you can also engage in movement with your character as she is doing this. Now I want to go here, and now I want to drop down. And I'm going to stop right before I fall down. The other thing is, whenever she starts, gravity shifting, it affects everyone around her. So like, oh, see these little kids? I'm going to take this little kid with me. Let's go, little kid. We're going to be falling down this way now. Oh, no, I'm going to turn it off. And the little kid's going to fall down. He's probably going to die. And yep, those 3 people are dead. That's too bad for them. But yeah, it's just like a little detail that is just the gravity doesn't shift for you. It shifts for everyone around you. The little black cat that you see next to her is actually what is giving her powers. Now, this thing here is like a side conversation that you can have with a character. Maybe it will even reveal some kind of a side quest or something. Let's start the conversation, see what's up. Hey, you there. Have you heard the Hexville Phantom, Elias, left another calling card. Elias? Never heard of Elias? He's a terror of the city, young lady. And now that thief is after Aldnir's sacred gem. Aldnoir, whatever you want to call it. And by the way, you see the stuff over there in the distance? I don't think we can get there yet because I haven't upgraded my flying powers enough to make that trip. But eventually you unlock that and you can go there as well. So this is the city that we're in. Let me show you guys a little map. This is where we're at right now. I'm not sure what the name of this is. Is this Aldnoir? I don't know. Either way, there's a couple of things that we can do here. Like I can see a little side quest, a challenge mission here. The drawbridge on Aldwar Landmark has been out of operation ever since the gravity storm. Helping to raise the bridge would lift everyone's spirits. So let's go ahead and do that little side quest. They will mark it for you. The game is open world, by the way, so it's just like you can get all these side quests, get all this stuff done. I just love this whole thing about turning gravity off, turning it on, turning it off, turning it back on again. And the way the character animates is just awesome. I just like everything about it. Either way, fill Aldwar's drawbridge. Gems required 10. What are these gems that you're talking about? Well, let's see if I can find some to tell you guys. Gems is a limited resource, although you'll find more than enough to like fully power Cat's abilities, but they're those little pink things. So like, let's get a couple of these. And basically, to complete that particular mission, we would have to use 10 of them to activate the bridge. So let's go ahead and do that. Where was the bridge again? Was it here? I think it was. So you don't actually take fall damage. So even though I'm activating the whole gravity shifting thing right before she falls down, it's just I don't like seeing Cat, which is the name of the main character. I don't like seeing her get smashed up on her face. But yeah, doing this kind of stuff unlocks new things in towns. So in this particular case, we're going to open up the bridge, and that's probably going to unlock a new mission. But this is the kind of stuff that you do for basic side quests and whatnot. And there we go. The bridge is open. The people will be happy. Although people look at at characters like yourself with disdain. They're like, you're a freak. You can change gravity and whatnot. You're a freak to them. They don't like you. Anyway, let's see what this challenge is. The free race. Pass through every checkpoint and complete the race. Use every gravity trick at your disposal to win. The best record you do, the more gems you're going to make. So that's another way to make yourself some gems. There's actually a much better way of doing this, but I don't have the ability required for that yet. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there. Damn. My bad. And we ran out of gravity thing. Our gravity juice, so to speak. Let's drop it here. This is going to be a terrible run. Because you actually need an ability that is just designed for free racing. Which is the slide. Which is actually an ability I'd never really mastered in the Vita. Oh, we're going to run out of gravity juice. This way. Wait, I have to go down. There. And now further up. Wow, 50 something. Jesus Christ. We already have like the worst score ever. And again, free racing was always like my weakest thing. Ugh. So my bad. Come on, get that. We're gonna win like nothing. This is probably the end, right? Nope. That's the finish. We did 1 minute 23 seconds, so we gain... Actually, we gained like 100. Still gained 100 gems. That's not so bad. That's terrible. I didn't hit retry, did I? No, I just hit continue. So there you go. So let's see. Do we have any other side mission that's maybe more interesting? I wanted to show you guys a little bit of combat. So let's see. How about... Defeat as many Nevi as possible within the time limit. Well, that's convenient. So the Nevi are the enemies. It hasn't really been explained exactly what's the deal with them at this point in the story, so I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But essentially, they glow red, just like you. Okay, all more time attack. So I'm just going to use some very basic combos here. So the way that she works is if you press R2 and in any direction she dodges, and then you can press square to attack. So like, as you can see, beautiful animations. I really like the animations, they're super solid, particularly now that I'm watching them in 60 frames versus what you saw on the Vita, which wasn't 60 frames. And we just murder everybody. Where's the rest of them? Oh, there's a radar. So something else that you can do is you can also do a gravity kick. Like that. Oh, these guys are a little bit tougher, aren't you? And we got the crystal as well, and now we have some more. Wow, tons of them. Very well, let's get down here. Start by busting up that guy. Turn off gravity mode and just engage in actual combat. Dodge this way. Oh man, I can't believe I got screwed over bad there. There's a lot more depth to the combat than just this. This is just the very start, so eventually the combat gets a lot more challenging. Okay, this guy's gonna be a pain because there's a little weak spot. Obviously you guys are noticing that I'm shooting for a specific weak spot. No, stop! Quick, kill them, fast! There we go. Can I have some kind of a time extension or something? Oh, this dude really wrecked me up. Let's aim there. Get busted up. There we go. We had a time extension. Now we need to get some health, which luckily the other dude also dropped some health right there. As you guys see, I'm constantly having to balance the amount of gravity juice that we have. And I will show you how you can improve on that shortly here. Wow, this guy is tough. So it's all about a mix of being able to move fast, and these abilities really do get tested on in boss fights and whatnot, like being able to stay in the air and engaging on a specific enemy and whatnot. Like, that's for reals. Whoops. Messed up there. Pressed the wrong button. Okay, that guy's going to be particularly tough, I can tell. Okay, this is a problem. And I fell on my ass. Come on, hit him. Wow. Get killed already. More enemies have appeared. Oh, let's drop down, because I can see them here. Hello. Dodge that. Oh my god, dodging is so much easier with a proper controller. Sorry guys, I'm just reminding that I used to have a little bit of a tougher time actually dodging on the Vita version of this. Oh man. How many did we kill? We scored 620, which is not bad considering the limitations that we're at. So we actually got a silver medal for that, which gives us 200 more gems. And now you guys are like, but what can you spend all of these gems on? And I'm going to show you. So, go ahead, message, go away. Thank you very much. Okay, so if you go all the way to the right after you press start, you have access to this menu, which allows you to get recovery time, shifting speed, all that stuff. And what I like to do is I always like to just get, you know, give me the highest you possibly can on gauge usage, because this just increases the amount of gravity gauge, which is really good. Then on top of that, I want to get recovery time so that I can, you know, not have to wait around too long to get the gravity back. And since, are we still, actually we're going to be able to go all the way on recovery. Sweet. However, we spent all of our gems to pretty much ensuring that we can stay in the air longer. But look at it now. Look at how much more we can float now. Can float for much longer. Turn it off and look at our recovery time as well. A lot faster on the recovery. So this allows you to just like, it actually allows you to say you want to go super high up into the air and then you're like, oh my god, I'm going to run out of juice. Start dropping. And juice actually came back right before we hit the floor. This would not have been the case when we started this video. So super important to mess around with your gravity gauge, juice, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, either way, I'm actually going to go into a story mission now. Just I might it's just, I didn't want it to show too much of story missions, but I think we're still fairly early on into the game where it's okay for me to show you guys a little bit of the story. But yeah, just to give you guys an idea of how it actually shows. Now, you guys might be wondering, what's that thing that's constantly twitching in the background? That's because the game had a lot of things connected to the Vita's motion sensor, and they did that here too. So like, for instance, if I go to motion sensor sensitivity and actually turn it on, which I had turned it off, and now let's say I press R1, I can actually use the 6-axis to aim. But whereas with the Vita, this was extremely intuitive because you're actually looking at the screen of the Vita and you're actually turning it around. You can tell exactly where you're aiming with the screen of the Vita. It is not intuitive at all with the 6-axis. So, personal recommendation, if you enjoy the gameplay that you're watching and you're considering buying the game, seriously, just go into the settings and just turn off motion sensing. Because really, you don't want that. Not for flying anyways. Just trust me, use the right analog stick, you guys, okay? I don't like the 6-axis for flying at all. Hey, if you like it, it's your thing, that's fine. And then, just remember, you can always just get more gems in order to upgrade your abilities even further. It's just so satisfying. Like I told you guys, I haven't seen a game where flying is handled in a better way because technically, you're not flying. You're falling. You're shifting gravity so that you're constantly falling in a certain direction. And I just find that to be super satisfying. I mean, this right here, this is one of the reasons why I played this game for so long. Just the mechanic of flying through the scenarios. And then the story also grabs you as well, so there's that. Either way, like I said, let's do just one story mission. The Hexville Phantom. Home, check. Interior design, check. It was time to leave the neighborhood and start and try exploring a bit. I needed to get around and start talking to the people of the city. So we're going to set navigation point there. And we're going to head to it. We are running low on gravity juice, so I'm just going to drop down for a little bit. Turn it back on. And slide in this direction. We pick up a couple of gems there. What? Missed that. I'm sorry guys, I know that I have just way too much fun with this, but it's just, trust me, it's so much fun to just fly throughout the world like this. It's like, oh, I'm going to drop into nothingness. Then I'm going to shift direction into this way. And now there's a couple of gems down here. I'm just going to drop gravity and grab all these bad boys. Because each gem, again, is going to be something that you can use to upgrade your abilities. So you don't want to skimp out on those. Whoops, almost fell down there. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. Now let's drop in this general direction. Just the way that Cat animates is also so satisfying. Like, look at her. She's like playfully flying through the air. Whee! And there's our mission. Change directions there. Drop the gravity. Land like a boss. And talk with this guy. Hey, dude. How you doing? Uh-huh, right? See da? Also, they use some kind of weird language. I don't remember this one. I thought it was Japanese back when I played it on the Vita, but here they're using some kind of weird language that I can't really identify. Another thing is you guys might notice that this thing is wiggling all over the place. That's because motion detection is always on when you are watching this story presentation bit. The story presentation is done not just through this. There's also cinematic cutscenes and the like, but there's a lot of bits where the story is told like this in a comic book faction. And in a PlayStation 4, I'm not sure how much sense that makes, but on the Vita, this looked so good. You guys have no idea. And it's cool that you can actually do this, and there's almost a 3D effect to it in a way, because you can see that the bubbles, they're at a different depth than the rest of the story. That's kind of cool. Sid, what? You off today or something? I didn't recognize you with that coat. Oh, this, pretty sharp, eh? You're looking at the newest member of the Seahorse Special Crime Task Force. I made detective. Oh yeah? Is that a good thing? Not good. Great, I got promoted. And keep this on the down low, but I'm on a job. Yeah, I saw the papers. Thanks to me, you got promoted. Exactly, and once again, your timing is impeccable. I need your help. This new case could really boost my career. So I do all the work while you get all the promotions? Pretty sweet deal. This isn't just any case. We got a tip on a master criminal. Alias. I can smell the bonus already. Heck, maybe I'll even get another promotion. I got just a plan to catch the thief. Come on, Cat, you in? Don't worry, you'll be rewarded. Well, now I see why you weren't responding my calls. Come on, man, now's no time to be getting your groove on. What, with her? No way, she's just some girl I know. Get back to work, this isn't a game, you know this is the real deal. Yes, sir. What's that? Cat, I'll be in touch. Come on, Sid, get the lead out. Yes, sir. Kiss up. But she stole the radio so she could hear him. Beep. Yeah, this is Kat. Sit here, head to the roof on that church, and don't get spotted by the patrols. What happens if they see me? You'd think I was the thief here. Calm down, calm down. Just go to the roof. I'll fill you in on the rest of my master plan once you get over there. What? Hello? That was rude. Okay. Sneaking by the police. The police are high on alert thanks to Alias. If you get too close to an officer, they'll grow suspicious. Run away before the alert level reaches 100 or you'll be spotted. Sneaking by the police. If you enter an area that's under heavy watch, you'll be spotted instantly. Be sure to avoid any direct confrontation with the guards. The police will begin to relax again once you stay out of sight for a while. Interesting. There's not a whole lot of times where you actually have to sneak, by the way. In case you're wondering. I was just kind of unlucky with the mission that I stopped playing the game at. Whoa, 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 whoa. They might have seen me. Let's get away. Alert level's almost maxed out. Holy crap. You almost screwed that up straight from the get-go. Okay. Running out of gravity juice. There we go. Security seems kind of light in this area. I should be able to climb up to the church from here. And boom. We're there. Alright, can you see the park from there? On top of that fish statue in the middle is the sacred gem Elias is after. That gem's been protecting the city for a long time. We can't afford to lose it now with all these storms. Legend tells of a great power hidden inside it. You don't say. If it's so powerful, why is it out in the open? That thing by your feet is the fake gem I made. I'm going to raise a bit of ruckus to draw the police away. That'll be your chance to switch the real gem with a fake one. Got it? Good. Later. Wait. Are you sir? Sid's plan sounds terrible. Hope nothing goes wrong. So I'm supposed to get the gem over there and trade it with the gem on the bell. And I have to go from a specific direction. It's all good. We'll go this way. Oh crap. Alert level 100. I messed up. Basically, there's a reset mechanic in this specific mission that if you get spotted, you're just like, mission's over. Again, remember, there's not that many stealth missions. What? Did I go too far? Ah, man. This was a bad mission to showcase the game. My bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the sacred gem. Trade it with the fake one. Great, I knew I could count on you. Now bring the real gem over to me on the woods. The officers on guard duty are going back to their patrol, so be careful not to get spotted, alright? See you soon. Sheesh. So, depending on how much attention you guys have been paying throughout this mission, you guys might be getting pretty suspicious right about now, you guys. Wait, meet him in the woods? What? Oh no. We got spotted again. I messed up. My bad. Like I said, there's not that many stealth missions. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Let's actually fall down from here and just go around from the bottom. Oh, look at all these gems that we can find along the way. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I remember I had the same issue with this mission on the Vita. Should try shifting around the sides of the island. Yeah, that's what I did. I just couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go after a bit. Because you're also not allowed to go too deep. Jesus, come on. Okay, I'm going too far in. That's the problem. Fine, I'll fix it. I get it. I love how the game's just like, hey, there's tutorial available. And I'm like, yeah, I know what I have to do. I'm just being way too impatient because I just like this mechanic way too much. No, not this time. Not this time, sonny boy. Nice work, Cat. With the sacred gem swapped out for the fake, nobody will have the clue what happened. It'll be our little secret. What? By the way, there's a party going down back at the park you really shouldn't miss. Finally, the gem is mine.
Sid.
Oh, my head. You were just here and then you weren't. Now you're there. What are you doing? 1 second I was standing around waiting and the next I was lying on the ground. So that other you, was that Elias? Because if that was, I just handed him the sacred gem. What? That's not good. That's not good at all. How was I supposed to know he wasn't you? He had your face. Sit here. Where are you, dimwit? Get back here immediately. The Nevi, there. Boss, come in. Nevi! There's Nevi everywhere. Why am I walking? Who the hell even walks anymore? Good God. How many times do I have to beat on this rock in order to break it? I remember it was a bit. There we go. That's his second spot. That's his regular spot. Let's kill the smaller ones. Whoa! Completely messed that up. It's all good. How you doing, bro? Again, remember, there's a lot more fighting moves than just these. It's just I haven't unlocked all of them yet. There we go. There's the final one. Ooh, that was a well-charged kick. Navi are crawling all over the place. These flyer ones are particularly annoying. Not at this level though, but later on they become ridiculously annoying. I remember something about that. Oh God, I missed this action. Here's the other one. Whoops. Oh, come on. I was too far away. My bad. You guys got to remember that this was a Vita game, so there are a couple of like hard decks and whatnot. But they expand that later on. Later on, they'll give you a lot more freedom as to how you complete your missions. Particularly on some of the final fights. The final fights are insane. Of course, everybody's pretty upset with you because you stole the gem. That takes care of those Nevi, huh? No need to. What are you guys staring at? Oh. Wait, Captain. You see, calm down, no need to panic. Here, open wide. What the heck are you? Tui, it's just candy. Exactly, Elias switched out the treasure with this enormous gumdrop. He's a clever criminal. She must be in cahoots with him. He couldn't have done this alone. Well, no, actually. She's an accessory. Take her back to the station. Boss, I don't think she's with Elias. If she were in league with the guy, why would she still be here, and why would she have helped us fight off those monsters? We'd be dead if it weren't for her. Well, that's true, but leave her alone. She's doing more for us than you cops are. Yeah, don't drag poor girl into this. She's innocent. Look, we need to find Elias. He could still be around here somewhere. Search the grounds. I want Elias found. No excuses. Move, move, move. Thanks, Cat. Even after all this time, I still remember that day when the people of Hexville stood up for me. Still felt like a stranger in a strange land, but I was starting to like the place. And there's Elias. You'd better get your head in the game or you won't survive our next meeting. Poor lost queen. My reputation seems to be improving. Anyway, this should give you a pretty good idea of what is the basic gameplay of Gravity Rush. Trust me, this part of the story is not that spoilery, so to speak, and it doesn't even tell that much about it. But trust me, this game goes to some really cool places, at least in my personal opinion. From what I remember this game going to some really cool places, and the mechanics are solid, the gameplay is super fun, and just the best flight mechanics I've ever seen. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video. As per usual, leave me comments, feedback, all the kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. And hopefully I will start a live stream soon so that you guys can experience this with me together, experience the story again, because this game is just a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Comments, feedback, all the kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. Peace out.